Building planned cities has always been a monumental challenge. For instance, Egypt's new administrative capital highlights the country's intense struggle to balance ambition with practicality. There's no doubt that constructing a megacity has always created some level of discomfort for everyone involved. But here's the question. If a nation like Egypt, which took on debt for their new capital, struggles to construct a planned city, how is Saudi Arabia, one of the wealthiest countries in the world, handling the challenge of building multiple megacities simultaneously? To answer that question, let's look at one of these many cities, the amazing King Abdullah Economic City, which somehow stands out for all the right and wrong reasons. So, what exactly is going on? Why add another megacity to their already long list of megaprojects? And how is it possible that Saudi Arabia has all the money, but is still unable to bring an almost 19-year-old dream to life? So it's no news that Saudi Arabia is undergoing a significant transformation that aims to modernize and diversify its economy beyond oil. From the ambitious NEOM projects to major investments in sports and entertainment, Saudi Arabia is gearing up for a future beyond its seemingly endless oil reserves. Was going to change everything from the economy to the very geography of the region, and even planned to play a major role in Islam. It was to represent a crucial element of the kingdom's plans to attract investments and establish itself as a global hub for trade, tourism, and industry. But what exactly was the strategy here? And why place so much hope in one city, while simultaneously developing nearly a dozen others? Well, the idea for KAEC actually 2005 to be precise, during the reign of King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, who envisioned 5 such economic cities to help diversify Saudi Arabia's oil-dependent economy. These cities were special because they were designed to create around 1 million new jobs and boost non-oil industries. With an insane area of 173 square kilometers, or 67 square miles, KAEC was projected to accommodate a population of up to 2 million residents, transforming the economic landscape of the region. For comparison, the project is roughly the same size as Brooklyn, which is around 183 square kilometers, or 71 square miles. If that's not impressive enough, it's slightly larger than the whole of Liechtenstein and can fit over 24,000 football fields. Setting aside this massive scale, what truly distinguishes this megacity is its location. See, strategically located approximately 100 kilometers north of Jeddah, KAEC sits on the shores of the Red Sea, providing access to important trade routes. But let's get more specific. The city is located in Rabigh Governorate, Makkah Province, Saudi Arabia. It's around 40 kilometers south of Rabigh City and 100 kilometers north of Saudi Arabia's economic powerhouse, Jeddah. The city is just about an hour and 20 minutes drive from the holy city of Mecca, a 3-hour drive from Medina, and an hour distant from all Middle Eastern capitals by air travel. See, this location was no accident, as the city was designed to attract various industries, including aluminum, steel, fertilizers, and even petrochemicals. The ambitious target for completion was set for 2020, but like many large-scale projects, KAEC has faced its fair share of challenges. Let's come back to that later. So, what can we expect from this massive economic city? Designed as a futuristic city, KAEC is set to redefine urban living, businesses, and logistics in the region. In every sense, it's not just another mega project. It's part of Saudi Arabia's bold Vision 2030, which aims to diversify the economy and reduce its reliance square kilometer zone designed to attract key industries such as automotive, pharmaceuticals, and consumer goods. Here, over 100 companies have already set up operations, capitalizing on the area's access to the port, making KAEC a logistics and manufacturing powerhouse. KAEC isn't just about business. It's also crafted for residents, providing everything from affordable apartments to ultra-luxurious villas. Imagine living just minutes from your workplace, the children's school, and world-class healthcare facilities. For leisure, there's a 14-kilometer-long coastline featuring pristine beaches, marinas, and top-tier resorts. Golf lovers will be thrilled with lush courses to play on, while shoppers can indulge in luxury retail options in the city's business district, which features 3.5 million square meters of office and shopping space. That area is roughly equivalent to 490 soccer fields and could potentially accommodate 12,000 Boeing 737s wingtip to wingtip. And as if that wasn't enough, education is also a cornerstone of KAEC. The city is so thoughtfully designed that it's home to the esteemed King Abdullah University of Science and Technology, KAEC, a leading institution dedicated to innovation and research. But that's not all. KAEC's educational framework features international schools that offer high-quality education, preparing the next generation of leaders and innovators. The city will incorporate smart city technology, from energy-efficient buildings to advanced waste management systems. Much like the Vision 2030 plan, the city is pushing towards sustainable energy solutions, with solar and wind power projects planned to reduce its carbon footprint. KAEC is big on living smarter and greener. In short, KAEC is more than a city. It's a vision for the future. With a blend of strategic location, high-tech infrastructure, and a focus on sustainable living, it's set to become a global hub for commerce, innovation, and luxury living. But what really makes it stand out is its relation to Mecca and Medina. See, King Abdullah Economic City is closely connected to the holy cities of Mecca and Medina, making it a vital part of Saudi Arabia's plan for tourism and pilgrimage. In fact, in 2018, a significant development took place when King Salman inaugurated the Haramain high-speed rail. This rail line, which stretches 450 kilometers, was a game-changer as it linked KAEC directly to Mecca and Medina. This connection essentially made KAEC a crucial stop for millions of pilgrims visiting these sacred sites. But what's the big deal? Well, the Haramain train dramatically changes how pilgrims travel. See, instead of a long, exhausting 17-hour bus ride between Mecca and Medina, the train reduces that time to just 2 hours and 20 minutes. This improvement is important because around 17 million pilgrims come to Saudi Arabia each year, especially during the Hajj season, which lasts for about 5 to 6 days. This annual pilgrimage is a mandatory religious duty for Muslims who are physically and financially able to undertake it at least once in their lifetime. Now here's the thing. KAEC is strategically located 130 kilometers, or 81 miles, north of Mecca, and 236 kilometers, or 147 miles, southwest of Medina. This prime position allows the city to serve as a comfortable stop for pilgrims traveling between these two important cities. Now, we really can't tell if that goes against the whole idea of a pilgrimage, but as a modern city, KAEC offers high-quality accommodations and amenities, making it a great place for pilgrims to rest before or after their religious journey. In addition to Hajj, many Muslims also perform Umrah, a non-mandatory pilgrimage that can be completed in just a few hours. This pilgrimage can be taken at any time of the year, and many pilgrims visit both Mecca and Medina during their trip. That, by the way, is another area where KAEC shines, because its amenities can attract these Umrah travelers, providing them with a comfortable place to stay. It has become such a big thing to indulge in a luxurious pilgrimage. It already has its own name, Hajnomics, which refers to the economic benefits brought by pilgrims to Saudi Arabia. See, in 2015, it was estimated that pilgrimage tourism contributed around $10 billion to the kingdom's economy. And with plans to increase the number of pilgrims, KAEC could play a significant role in capturing some of this economic growth. At the moment, many luxury packages for pilgrims are now available, with some costing up to $7,000 for 2 weeks. Of course, these packages cater to wealthier visitors, adding another layer of economic potential for KAEC. As more pilgrims flock to Mecca and Medina, KAEC's role as a transit hub becomes increasingly important. With its modern infrastructure, comfortable accommodations, and direct connections to the holy cities, KAEC is well positioned to support the millions of people who come to Saudi Arabia for their spiritual journeys. So, what exactly is the problem causing the city to not be completed in 19 years, even though its initial completion date was 2020? King Abdullah Economic City faces significant challenges, threatening its vision of becoming a key economic hub in Saudi Arabia. And one of the most pressing issues is financial instability. Yes, the infinite money glitch might not be sufficient. Originally estimated to cost around $100 billion, the budget has increased due to unanticipated delays and project overruns. This financial strain is simply worsened by the fact that KAEC relies heavily on government funding. So as the Saudi government shifts its priorities towards other areas, such as healthcare and education, securing additional financial support for KAEC has become increasingly difficult. Not to mention the sheer number of ongoing projects in the kingdom. Another critical problem is the inadequate infrastructure within KAEC. See, although the city boasts a high-speed rail connection to Mecca and Medina, internal transportation options are lacking. This deficiency leads to congestion, especially during peak pilgrimage seasons, making it challenging for residents and visitors to navigate the area. But that's not all. Basic utilities like water and electricity are sometimes insufficient, stopping potential residents and businesses from relocating to the city. As of April 2023, the population of the city was just under 10,000 people, which is a far cry from the 2 million people that are to call it home. Governance and regulatory issues also present obstacles to KAEC's development. That's because King Abdullah died just 10 years into the project on January 23, 2015. Today, the bureaucratic nature of the Saudi government has delayed necessary project approvals, leading to stagnant growth. Also, unclear regulatory frameworks further complicate matters, making it difficult for foreign investors to navigate the landscape confidently. Transparency is a serious concern, as stakeholders need assurance that funds are being managed effectively to maintain investor confidence. As if that's not bad enough, market demand is another area of concern for KAEC. See, the city faces intense competition from other ambitious projects, such as NEOM, which could dilute its attractiveness as an investment destination. If KAEC does not align its focus with emerging market trends, it risks falling behind its competitors, particularly in sectors like technology and renewable energy that are increasingly in demand. Finally, there are social acceptance issues that KAEC must address. That's because local communities may resist changes that disrupt their lifestyles, and a lack of cultural integration can alienate potential residents. As such, ensuring that the city develops in a way that respects local traditions and fosters community engagement is essential for building a thriving, sustainable environment. Together, these challenges create a complex web of issues that KAEC must navigate to achieve its ambitious goals. Without effective strategies to address these problems, the city risks becoming a cautionary tale rather than a success story in Saudi Arabia's economic diversification efforts. But what do you think? Will KAEC really be completed, or is Saudi Arabia taking on more than it can handle? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to stay in the loop on all things mega projects and urban development, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And don't forget to check out this video to discover how Egypt might have made an even bigger mistake than Saudi Arabia by challenging the world. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring. See you in the next video.